This is episode 119, dealing with daughters, navigating the joys and challenges of raising daughters. Plus, are you churchy? Pick a card and the CrossTalk Talk of the day. It's all right here on CrossTalk. Let's go. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, 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 go CrossTalk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Somebody what?
Welcome to CrossTalk, where we give you our take on subject matters that affects us in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. We also talk scripture. It's all about Christ here. Look, welcome to CrossTalk. I am your host, Pastor Stebo. Oh, wait. That was the wrong one.
That boy is good.
There we go. And, of course, you know I have with me two of the best co-hosts in the whole wide world. On this side, we have Queen Reen, the Dr. Isharu, Irene Smith Hall. What we call her, the Doctor. What up, Doc?
Well, good evening, my pastor, my bishop, and my great family. How are you all today? It is such a pleasure that the Lord allowed us to get together one more time. And we don't take it lightly. We appreciate you being here. Hope and trust that you had a wonderful day and that all is well and safe in your households. And we just thank God for you and this opportunity to share just a little bit of fun and knowledge and things like that with you. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. I had a wonderful day in case anybody was wondering.
All right, y'all. That's the doctor right there. And, of course, we got the man, the myth, the legend. If the Apostle Paul was still around, this would be his favorite preacher right here. It's the Archbishop, Bishop T, Bishop Stephen G. Thompson, the playwright, the author, the pastor of Leonard Baptist for 33 and a half years, the pastor emeritus of Leonard Baptist for 33 and a half years, the moderator emeritus, whatever you want to call this man, he's him.
Yes. Yeah.
But I call him, that's my dad.
Well, we say thanks be to God, certainly because he gives us the true and the total victory. He does that, of course, through his beloved son, Jesus Christ. Good evening to you, Pastor. Good evening to you, Doctor.
Good
and
evening.
to all of the awesome listeners who come in here every Monday evening that we're on the airwaves on this crosstalk. Here it is, version number 119. And I thought we'd go to 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 19. And if I was going to preach this, if my subject was you don't have to be a star to be in my show.
All right.
Because the scripture says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. You don't have to be a star in the Lord's show. All you got to do is trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding, and in all of your ways acknowledge him. He will
He will
direct your path. Good evening to you, all of you.
What's up, y'all? CrossTalk family. First person to speak is well, on the CrossTalk side on YouTube is TC Thelma Coleman.
Wow.
My bad.
Hello.
Paris was all up in my space. But TC, she says, "Good evening, podcasters." And then, of course, on the Facebook side,
And this wonderful person, well, that's my mama.
that's my mama. And she
Mm-hmm.
says, "Good evening, my CrossTalk family and friends." Trademark heart emoji. Um, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Pamela Smith says, "Good evening, LMBC Crosstalk family." Heart emoji. Dot Gaston, she says, "Hello, my Crosstalk family and friends." Yvette DeBerry, Yvette DeBerry. She says,
I love y'all.
"Yeah, I love y'all today."
Today.
Yeah,
Today. Don't leave that out.
I
Right,
love y'all
right.
today. Let's see who
Yes.
else is talking. Who else is talking? My mom says, "Great, enjoy your day, Dr. Ish." And
I
speaking of
did.
Dr. Ish, she says, "Good evening, great family." On my page, I see Cassandra Smith. She says, "Good evening, everyone." And one of my old co-workers, Danielle Lehman. I don't know if she's still on here, but what's up, Danielle?
Mm,
Um,
okay.
Lisa Palmer Jackson. Happy birthday, Lisa. She says, "Hey, family." All right, y'all. Let's see. Let's
She's
see if I.
celebrating today?
Yes. I every day, every
Oh,
time I
okay.
see her today is every time I see her, I say happy birthday.
Oh, okay.
It's not really her birthday, but it is. All right, y'all. So, like I said, welcome to Crosstalk Podcast. We are here to offer instruction, information, illumination. Doc,
Education.
that's right. Bishop,
Inspiration.
that's right. That's double right. And if you're Angie, first of all, shout out to Angie. Hope you feeling better. But yeah, if you're Angie, she'd say that it would be a little precipitation. And if you're a
Precipitation.
hater, there'll be a little agitation or some little aggravation. But ain't no
A little
hateration in this dancery.
hateration.
And
Right.
of course, always for the Lord Jesus is adoration.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes,
Check
we
this out.
adore him.
Make sure you stop right now. Share the show. Click those likes and hearts like crazy to get this crosstalk trending on people's timelines. Don't be shy. Don't be stingy. Or don't be cruel. Happy Monday. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Whatever age you are, you're indeed blessed to be that. Whose birthday is it this week? Today is the ninth.
Yep.
Um, Lois had a birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
Lois Williams. A whole 61.
Yeah.
I
Happy
believe
birthday, Lord. She's 61.
moderator J.B. Garris.
Moderator
Okay.
JB Garris, happy birthday to you. My mom says her brother Freddie Clax and Robert E. Clax today. Happy birthday.
Okay. Danielle's birthday is Thursday.
Happy birthday, Daniel. Yellow. Yellow's birthday is on Thursday. Happy birthday to you. Who else? Anybody else? I'm trying to see if anybody going. Don't look like anybody coming up no more. All right. This next part is called
And I heard him say,
Heard Him Say. All right. So, I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but I'm happy. I'm happy.
Well, we're going to be happy too. If we
I'm
didn't see it and you show it to us.
I'm happy about this because they said it couldn't be done.
All right.
Ah! The Rams beat the Bills.
Oh,
Woo!
I saw that. I saw that.
And that
Yeah,
was a
that was
good
That
game.
was a good game. I
It
have a
that
hard
was
was
time watching them, but I watched them
now
for real.
that's what you call a for real showing up
Yes.
upset.
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Bills were what 10-1 or 10-2, something
Yeah,
like that.
I,
yeah.
I forgot their record.
The Rams were 6-6, 6-5, or something like that.
No, I don't think we were like 7-7. 7-7.
14 games?
Yeah, I think so. Hey
I
I
don't
Google,
think
think.
it won more than that.
how many?
I don't think
I
so.
don't watch them that much.
It was
What's the
seven and
Rams?
six, seven
What's
and
the
six,
Rams?
7 and 6. Because they were at the 500 mark, I believe. And how about the doom that was heard around the world?
Yes.
Oh,
Was that funny?
1 second on the
1.5
clock.
seconds. Yes.
Good grief.
Ooh,
yeah,
what a
seven
nail
seven
biter.
and six, 7-6.
Yeah.
We're 7-6 now.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and
to
they were
just
10. They were 10-2, and now they're 10-3.
they can
Man,
figure out a way to get it done.
that was a good. Now, question is, are the Rams on the turnaround? Do you think that the Rams are on the turnaround after beating a team that has high-powered offense, high-powered defense? Are the Rams on the turnaround?
I think that was one of those AGS things.
Any games, any given
Any
Sunday?
any any given Sunday.
Yeah.
I think that is. I don't think this is
Y'all
gone.
hating
We're
on my
gonna start
Rams.
stringing a whole lot of wins together.
Y'all hating on my
Just like the
Rams.
Cowboys who playing tonight.
And Dorothy B says, "Good evening, family."
Dorothy B, how you be?
There you go. All right, y'all. Y'all ready to get into it?
What about
All
that
right.
thump we heard around the world?
What the?
That 1.5
Kansas City Chiefs
second
kicker.
thump.
Oh, well, how come the Chiefs are barely winning games? Now,
Hey,
a win
you know
is a
what?
win. A
They're
win is a win.
cardiac.
I get it.
It is. It is. We
A
gonna
win
take
is a win. But
it
why?
is.
Or does that concern? Does that concern you?
I don't think it. I don't think it really concerns me because that's their style.
Yeah.
If this was something that they didn't do on a regular basis, I mean, down to 11 seconds, at 13 seconds, and you throw the winning touchdown
And you run the clock.
and you
Yeah.
run the clock all the way. I think this is just something they do, not by okay, we're going to do this. This is just
When they
that's
get
just how they
down,
play.
when the rubber
But
meets the
the
road,
Chiefs
baby.
are known for running up scores. I mean they get
Yeah,
touchdowns. They get
they do.
touchdowns.
But we gonna
And
take
this
the win.
right. I mean I'm just saying
I know.
a win is a win. I'd take the win if it was the Rams, but the
You know.
the thing is you're getting closer and closer to the playoffs and you barely winning games. It's kind
Yeah.
of is kind
Yeah.
of now.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to say if the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl and the Rams aren't, I'm pulling for the Chiefs. That Rams. I mean
Of course you would.
The Chiefs
Yeah.
are my secondary team.
Hmm.
But I don't know. It's kind of looking kind of
I mean, when you see them do something like that against okay, they did the same thing against the 49ers last year.
Right.
And the 49ers were playing football last year.
Right.
And they
yeah.
come down to the last 13 seconds.
Seconds.
I
And
mean,
we
but they
One
gonna
doing
game.
that to they doing that against teams that they should be blowing out.
well,
I don't know.
sometimes any given Sunday. That like
Right.
a
I mean,
team
but
like
it's
that.
you get too many any given Sundays, and you gonna be sitting at home on the next any given Sunday.
Well, well, you know
I'm just
what?
saying. I'm just saying. I want
We,
I want either the Rams or the Chiefs to win it all, and
Yeah.
it is not a given that the Rams is going to make it.
No.
It's almost a given that the Chiefs are going to make it. So I'm
they
just
up
trying.
there.
I'm just trying to. Hey, come on, y'all, build up some steam. We
Add
got
a little spice to it.
We
right.
just don't know. The
Get some.
Spice is watching them do all those crazy plays and runs and slides and out of bounds and hit the. I didn't even think the ball went through the goalpost. It hit one and popped back through.
Look,
Now who
I
does
need
that?
Patrick Mahomes to get it together because
He don't give it to.
I need him to surpass Tom Brady and Super Bowl rings. I need
Yeah,
him to do that. I need him to do
yeah.
that.
You just never know.
No, I need to know. I need to know.
You
This
will
ain't
That's
know
what I
when
want to know.
right. All
you
right.
will know when you need to know.
He will have he will have done it when he gets that sixth one.
And look how young he is.
I'm looking for seven.
Yeah, look
Well,
how
he
young
got
he is.
Tom Brady has 7. We need to get 8. We need to
Hey,
get.
it can
We need
happen
him to
because
get
he's
8.
young enough.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. This episode is called Dealing with Daughters. Dealing with Daughters. And we are, this is a episode, like I said earlier, navigating the joys and challenges of raising daughters. All right, so all of us on the panel have daughters. We all have
Yep.
sons, and so we're just going to have a talk about dealing with our daughters. What's up, Vanita? What's up, Tracy D? What's up, Pastor Lucas? She says, "Good evening, my best Archbishop, beautiful Supreme Lady T, awesome Pastor Stebo, my sweet sister Ish, and the entire
Got you.
LMBC family." And my cousin, she says, "Good evening, and I hope y'all had a wonderful day. God bless you." What's up, Vanita? Tell my auntie I said
Amen.
what's up. And
She
Tracy
looks so
Diggs,
good.
all right, looking like she was getting ready to go on a date. I had to stop her and ask her. I'm like, "Where you going?" Uh, Tracy Diggs, she says, "Hey family, all right, y'all, let's get into it. First question of the night, and me and the bishop are perfect gentlemen. We are perfect gentlemen, and we will let the lady have it
Let's
first.
get it
Topic
started.
topic number one: understanding her world. Number one, how can fathers truly listen to their daughters? How can fathers truly listen to their daughters? You on the clock, Doc?
All right. You know, dads have to be groomed as little girls grow up. And what little girls don't realize, but many daddies do, is that daddies are little girls' first love.
Hmm.
Daddy is the prime example of how to get into the little girl's world. And your daughters can get away with things that the boys can't get away with. So it's a different world with girls.
Hmm.
I must admit to that. Boys, you can give them a car, and they'll play all day. Girls are different. They're emotional. They will cry at the drop of a hat, and they know daddy's got that soft heart. And I'm speaking from experience because I was a daddy's girl.
Hmm.
So I understand the world that we live in with daughters. Mothers can be a little tougher on girls because we have to be, but daddies are their first love,
So
which
how
is a
can how
great.
can fathers truly listen to their daughters? If you were to give a little advice, what would you say that would be the earmark of listening to for fathers listening to their daughters?
Understand what's going on in the world today. And when girls come home, and some children won't open up like that, talking about things that's happening to them, and girls are emotional. Girls can really pump it up more than boys do.
Hmm.
And just listen to her. And of course, dads are gonna give sound advice,
Hmm.
because they don't want to see our babies hurt. That breaks the daddy's heart when the tear drops.
Right, right.
So we
You not
listen.
lying, Bishop. How can
Well, that
fathers
that
truly
is
listen
kind.
to their daughter?
Yeah, that's a difficult one because, as she said, one of the statements that you made, the girl's world is absolutely a different world, and for dad to listen, dad has to listen from the standpoint of being, first of all, unbiased, but also at the same time leaning towards listening to their story,
Yeah.
and still learning how to be quote unquote strong while being soft.
Yeah.
Now, you got to be like Charmin tissue, soft, yielding, and strong at the same time.
I
Because
thought
if you
I
yield
thought you were
too
about to say
much,
you had to learn how to deal with a lot of. I was about to say, what? Watch it, Bishop. This is a family show.
We do deal with drama with girls.
yeah, it is very dramatic, and if you overextend, it can become traumatic. So
Yes.
you know,
Oh, oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
yes.
you gotta
Yes, sir.
you gotta be able to listen and still read between lines anyway, because they can be deceptive to
Oh,
get their way,
yeah. They can turn on the faucet.
and knowing that you are yielding, they will, yeah, they will play on your dad.
Yeah.
Uh, so, real quick, what's up, Carrie Andra Holmes? What's up, Nisi? She says, "Hey, Crosstalk Podcast family."
Hey, girl.
Minister Smith says, "I believe they need to spend more time with them learning their likes and dislikes." I like that. No,
Mhm.
no pun intended. Um,
And that can be true, but that can change on a moment's notice.
You
right, and
gotta
I think
understand you're dealing with a female.
right, and I think
That's
I
your
think I
daughter.
think
It's a girl, but it's a female.
I
Yes.
think the point.
However,
Right. I think the point that Minister Smith is making is you spend that much time with her, then you kind of see those changes happen, and you see those changes with the likes turning to dislikes, and the dislikes turning to likes, and yeah, but yeah, I get you, Minister Smith, and I get you, Doc Ish too, because they do change at the moment of a twinkling of an eye.
Yes.
Like
you don't always know how to deal with those changes.
Right.
yeah,
Because
and
sometimes they can get you off
I
because
think
you think one thing and you find out it's something else.
right. I think we can learn to listen more so with our emotional side, and not as much with our rational side, because sometimes we could be a little too rational and less
Mhm.
emotional, and because as men we want to, and as fathers we want to fix the problem.
Mothers too.
Right. I mean, but dads are with a daughter.
Yeah,
You're
dads are
counted
dads are
on.
fixers.
Right. You're
Yeah,
counted
yeah,
on
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Mothers are nurturers. Dads are fixers. We
And that's
we
true.
we want
That
we
is
want
true.
to. Okay. We can have the same conversation with you. I mean, the daughter can have the same conversation with mom and dad, and have two different outcomes.
I agree with
Yeah.
that.
You know, the
I
the
agree
the,
with
the
that.
mom
Yes.
the mom can be like, oh well, I see what she needs. She doesn't need anybody to fix it. She just needs to get this off of her chest. We hear
Hmm.
it and we go into defense mode. They did what?
That's your baby.
Come on, we finna go up there. We finna go up there right now. And it's not necessarily that, but we feel
Right.
like we have to fix it. And I think
I have to
a
agree
way
with
that
that.
we can
Yes.
truly listen to our daughters is if we
Hmm.
take more of a emotional. We kind of gear toward that emotional side.
I agree with that.
I think you have to you
I'll
have
give
to
myself a D.
the step out of the quote unquote step out of the box. Okay, this is what dads do,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed, and realize that every situation is different.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
it is.
even
Yes, it is.
even twin daughters are
Yes.
different.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Very. The question
Next
is.
question is, what makes her feel safe to share? What makes her feel safe to share? And if you're in the comments, if you're in here,
Yeah.
go ahead and
Speak up.
make sure you can you know you can talk to us. We ain't gonna bite. literally we can't because we're
I,
virtual. But
I
I'll
think
let.
that comes,
Oh,
if I
we
might.
getting Bishop. No, you first.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
that comes with time and experience. It's not some it because a lot of times they are prone to thinking like, okay, if you went off the last time I told you, you're gonna go off every time I tell you.
Hmm.
So that comes with a little buildup of daddy daughter trust and understanding.
Amen.
And again, you have to get out of, like you were saying, okay, I'm going to fix this. And a lot of times, too many dads, all they have is a hammer.
Hmm.
And when
That's
it
a good
needs
one.
fixing,
You need some more tools beside a hammer, don't you?
when it needs fixing, it's hammer down. So
And to quote the songwriter said, "Sometimes you got to try a little tenderness."
yeah,
Absolutely. What you know about that? That's
Come
before
on
your
now,
time.
I got an
And
old
that's
soul.
true.
I'm trying to tell you now.
Yeah,
Trying to tell
and
you,
that is
Doc,
true.
it's on you.
We do have to try that tenderness with the girls. We have to be when they're emotional, we have to be emotional with them at times. Mothers, like you said, are the disciplinarians, daddies are fixers. But we all need more tools in our vernacular than a hammer because it might just take and it depends on a whole lot of things going on with girls too. I
Hmm.
see a comment over here from Denise, who's got experience with girls and grandgirls.
mhm.
That time of the month, they
Uh,
are more emotional um, on any given day, but especially at that time of the month, it can be a different world. And so we have to learn the what we're dealing with. We have to learn the vernacular of what we're dealing with. I- Is this real? Is it emotional? Is it blown up? Is it dramatic? But as Bishop said, we don't want it to become traumatic. And we have to one thing we as parents have to learn how to do is listen.
yeah.
If and when they build that trust with us, and it has to start at a young age. It doesn't start when they get teenagers. Because by that time they don't want to trust anybody if they haven't had
You're
that
right.
moment.
Hmm.
You gotta
They don't even
nurture that
trust themselves. So
yeah, no. You got to nurture that trust in from infancy.
What's up, Super Jerry? She says, "Good evening, LBC family." Heart emojis. Pamela Smith says, "Not being what makes her feel safe to share, not being judgmental and quick to move on something. Ask them how we can fix it." I love it. I
Yes,
love it.
yes.
how do
Denise
you
says,
how, throw
"Hold on."
in question? How do you deal with the nothing? What's the matter? Nothing.
Nothing.
What's going
Hold
on?
on.
Nothing.
It's going to take some time for them to feel comfortable because that nothing is something. you,
Always.
you
Yeah.
know that nothing is something.
Always.
Whether they're
Yeah.
ready to share it or not at that time, but you got to keep going back. You have to continue to work on if you got the trust, but whether they want to talk or not is strictly up to them. And they don't understand. The sooner they talk about it, excuse me, the sooner we can fix it.
Denise says, "It can." Coincidentally, she says, "It can be something wrong and nothing wrong at the same time."
Yeah,
I can
that's their
get that.
favorite word,
Yeah.
nothing. But
Yeah.
that's just like,
And
you know what? That's I'm sorry, my pastor. That's
no,
like
you're
in a
not.
relationship. Uh I could Alan come home or I come home and he's got a sour face and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I know something is wrong. So when you gonna tell
Hmm.
me?
Right.
But again, we gotta be nurturing and gentle and compassionate, empathetic, not so much sympathetic, but empathetic all at the same time. I
Yeah,
mean,
and
parents,
she's not saying pathetic, y'all. So she's saying empathetic. So
right, empathetic,
don't be
right.
pathetic with your kids.
No.
But let, we that's the first topic. We got questions one and questions two under our belt. This is episode 119. If you haven't shared the show already, go ahead and share it right now. It's no time like the present to give someone a present of our presence. What? What? What?
And that's a good present.
What? What? That was right off the top, Bishop.
You didn't know you was gonna
That
say
was all
that,
right
did
That was
there.
right off the top. I said, "There's nothing like the no way, man." See,
I can't do
that
it
lets you
again.
know
It
that it wasn't written down. There's no time like the present to give someone a present of our presence. Come on, Doc. All right, so
I
look,
hear you. You can raise the hand.
we can raise those hands on there.
Yes.
If you love them.
Well, first of all, I want to say this to Bishop because a couple of Sundays ago, he tried to front me out on my rhyming and said I didn't rhyme.
That was no.
He told me I ain't rhyme. But look, check this out. I ain't even try to this time. I said, "You on the clock, Doc." I'm, I'm telling you, that boy cold as ice. That boy cold as ice.
Listen, and I came with it, okay?
Cold blooded. All right, y'all. So look, this is your time. This is one of your favorite games on the face of the earth. It's called
Are you churchy? This is my favorite game in the whole wide world.
I've been waiting all day to play this.
This is like literally a dream come true. Yeah, I want to get married to this song. Stay in school, kids. What did you say?
That's the weirdest thing I've
What did
ever
you say?
heard. I didn't say anything weird.
All right, y'all. We asked 100 Baptist church members, finish the phrase, "I wish I had a blank blank." I can't wait to see what Doc Gaston has to say. I wish I had a blank blank.
And a blank. Okay, that's a good one.
I wish I had a blank blank. A preacher might say this. Watch out, Courtney.
I know.
Watch out, Courtney. There it goes. She said it. I wish I had a praying church. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the correct answer. And Courtney, you are the brand new recipient of Bishop's book, Sin Was the Cause of It All, Lucky 13. I'm sure he'll sign it, autograph it for you. Maybe not. Maybe he don't like you like that. Maybe he don't like you like that, Courtney. We'll find out soon. But Jade Lee, what's up, Jade?
I was getting ready to say, who is Jade?
She know you. She said she called you Miss Irene.
Okay.
Dr. Ish, I love you. That's
I love you back, girl. Come on, girl. I just answered her too. Come on, girl.
I can't
Thanks
remember.
for tuning in.
Her name is, oh my goodness, Jamaria.
Oh, Jamaria, my former co-worker. Yes, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I get that right? I think that's Jamaria.
Jamaria.
Yeah.
Jamarii. Yes.
Yes. All right. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, there it is. What's up, Jamaria? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Hey, girl.
Denise is too late. You too late, Denise, but you know, we got you.
It's in the family.
TC too late. We got a winner already. So all right, y'all need to up y'all internet speed so y'all can get in there and get it quick. But Joyce Myers, my Joyce Myers, she says, "Good evening, my bishop, my pastor, my elect lady T, my Dr. Ish, and my LMBC family and friends." Of course, Dr. Ish said it out loud and then typed it into the comments.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Jade. I love you too. Right. All right. So look, we about to talk about our friends behind their back, and we'll be right. No, wait. We about to do that right quick. I was about to say.
Now a
we're about to be
word
right
from
back.
our sponsors.
Check this out. If you haven't had the opportunity to hang out on the corner of Natural Bridge and Jenner Station Road for some really good fish and seafood, get by the Fish House. Sample that awesome menu. Tell Tammy and Jerry that the good folks at CrossTalk sent you. You probably won't get any free food, but you get some good food.
Be good.
Definitely.
And make sure you slide in Made by God's DM and order you a few Made by God shirt from Brother Stewart. You can find them on Instagram at madebygod.__. I think I got on the Made by God shirt. Yeah. Christian Doer. Go get it. My sister, creative gift giving made easy. Baskets by Stephanie. You haven't given a gift if it wasn't by Stephanie. Baskets by Stephanie. Connect with her on Instagram and Facebook at Baskets by Stephanie. Call her at 314-616-8785 and give your hair a hair vacation. Hit up Hair Bay at Her Hair Too Real on IG and Hair Bay 27 on TikTok. And if you want some pressure pickles, get at Sharonda Clark on Facebook and get the bag. She got some flavored pickles. All right, and helping you find the property of your dreams, that's Paula M. Walker, real estate sales agent with St. Louis Metro Realtors. Agent _Walker 03 at hotmail.com is how you get in touch with her.
Help me. Help me.
If you can't go get your nails did, connect your womanism with Empress Beauty Inc. They'll get you set up right. Follow her on Facebook and Instagram at empress.beautyinc. And enhancing your peace of mind one clean at a time, that's Going Out Dusting LLC for pricing and booking your professional home or commercial cleaning. Email goingoutdusting@gmail.com. Call 636-290-6904. Visit goingoutdustingcleaning.com. Follow going_out_dusting on Instagram. And reading is fundamental. I can read, I promise you. I'm just having a bad day today. But pick up your copies of Bishop's books, He That Hath an Ear, anywhere you can download ebooks, and Stair Steps to Answer Prayer. The man literally wrote the book on prayer, guys. Go get the book.
Come and get it.
Stair Steps to Answer Prayers.com or anywhere you can download ebooks. Elaine Ragland. Manifestations and Untarnished Relationships by Elaine Ragland, a.k.a. Thelma Coleman. Go get your book anywhere you can download books. And if you like good music, I know a guy. Download Gabriel's music or stream it. The newest release single, I Love You, Lord, is available for download and streaming. Plus, it's getting close to the most wonderful time of the year. You can stream The Bishop and Me for free on YouTube. Go check it out, The Bishop and Me. And if you're ready to record your single or album, email Incredible Boy Music Group at incredibleboymusic2@gmail.com for pricing and availability. And of course, we color grays, do braids, waves, and fades. Resilience Hair Design LLC, located in South St. Louis, 2903 South Jefferson Avenue. T. Denise is a hair care specialist who has 32 years of experience. So hit her up and book her. That's all I have to say about that. All right, y'all. Y'all ready to get back into it?
You said a lot.
I know, right? All right. Second round, second topic is, here's a little trivia before we go there. Every round goes higher and higher. Every rung goes higher and higher. Or every rung goes higher and higher. I don't know.
Is that for us?
Yep.
Brown.
Wrong.
It's every rung.
Oh. I've
on the
been
ladder.
saying it wrong.
We all been saying it. We all been saying it wrong.
I guess the rung on the ladder does go higher and higher. Now that
Right.
you mention it.
Right. And you know what? When people sing it, they do like this. Every round.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
Now we got to change it to every rung go.
We gonna say,
Yeah.
since I laid my burdens down.
Right.
Do you remember when people used to sing Amazing Grace? They would say
Amaze and Grace.
Grace.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just blew Courtney Smith mind. She put a mind blown emoji up. Denise thought it was round.
Denise too.
Yep.
Most people do because we've been saying it for about 107 years.
I said
Well,
for
I'm
these 72
108 this year.
years, boy.
108 this year,
108.
Bishop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Speaking of eight, remember two? No, we getting way too far into. Speaking of which, but I was about to say, anybody remember 208 pounds of shouting joy?
Shouting joy, yes,
Ernie Greenlee.
Early
yes.
Greenlee,
That was
200.
his
He was
signature.
208 pounds for a
Uh,
solid 12 years. Had to be. I was all like,
in the cool of the evening.
right. I was all like, I
Then,
want to know. I want to know his nutrition list because
then Brother Mel Sinclair came on with a deuce and a quarter. He
Yeah.
became a deuce and a quarter.
all right, y'all. Topic number 2: teaching self worth. Teaching self worth. Do your actions boost her self worth? Doc, it's
You
on
got to
you right
live
now.
it.
Doc, you
You
on the
got to
clock.
live it. You got to live it. You got to be it. You got to do it, teach it, talk it, walk it, live it, share it. Um, you got to just do all those things to impress upon your daughters the importance, and I emphasize the importance of her self worth. And they may not get it the first time you talk about it, but you got to live it. You got to do it. It's that song we just found out about. Round,
Every round
round,
goes.
every rung goes higher and higher. Each time you plant that seed, you're gonna get an increase on the harvest when it comes back. But you got to do it. It's not a one time thing. You got to do it constantly. And
Yeah.
I am a witness.
I'm I, my thoughts on that is
Now you're tied
I
tongue,
think
huh?
I know, right? I think we have to um we have to internalize that action. We have to show our daughters that we think that we have self worth. Is not enough to um, to tell her or even for anybody to tell her you're worthy. You know, you have to have self worth. If they look at us and we feel like we're not worthy,
Gotta do it. You
I
gotta
think
live
it's yeah, like you said, we have to live it.
it.
We have to portray it, and we have to exude it. Bishop,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Ho, ho, ho,
Yeah,
ho.
You like
I
that word?
think that's.
You like that word,
Yes,
Doc?
yes,
I
yes.
heard that.
We have to
I heard
exude
that.
it.
Yeah, I think what we have to do is convince them or seek to convince them that you are you by yourself.
Mm,
A special
You
you.
need no outer validation. Cause that's a big problem with lot of our youth. That's male and female these days,
Yes, yes.
wanting to be co-signed for,
yeah,
Oh,
hold
wanting
on
to
one
fit
second.
Somebody
in,
lift those hands.
yes, yes,
If you love them,
yes,
wanting to
yes,
be
yes.
validated. And if you're not careful, that will transcend into your grown age. We got
Absolutely.
too many even older adults seeking validation
Amen.
and
That's the
and
Hmm.
truth.
from somebody else, and that can be a spiral, downward spiral towards narcissistic personality
Oh my
disorder.
God.
What's
Boy,
up,
you on
Timothy
it tonight,
Whitley?
Bishop.
What's up, Timothy Whitley? Timothy Skybound Whitley. He just checked in. Jay Lee
Doctor,
says, yeah, Doctor Timothy Whitley. Jay Lee says, you teach them who they are so they don't go looking for it. Mm,
Perfect
I
examples.
love
And
it.
daddies are that
Teach
comes from
them,
daddies being their first love.
right? Teach them
If
who
you have
they
an
are.
abusive father, she's going to look for an abusive guy, husband,
Well, you know
significant
what?
other.
And I think it's not um a conscious look for.
It's not. You
It's
live what you
just
learn.
right. It's just a drawing, what is it, when you
You live what
a
you
magnetic
live what
pull.
you learn. Yeah.
You
and
magnetically
and
get pulled to that subconsciously because that's what you know as a
Yeah.
man. Go ahead, Bishop.
unfortunately, even unknowingly, most of the time we attract what we don't need.
That's right.
Hmm.
That's the truth.
we attract what is not good for us.
Courtney says
Amen.
a
And as you say,
familiar spirit.
it's not something you practice. It's
It
just there.
yes.
Yeah,
It's the natural.
unfortunately, yeah,
Yeah.
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 She's Courtney Smith says a familiar spirit, Bishop. That's
yeah.
what you. Yeah, I like that.
Courtney's so
Um,
wise. She's an
yeah.
old
She's
soul.
Pastor Ruth says you should never. Okay, you should never let anyone define you. Self-esteem starts within. That's right. It's right there in the
Hmm.
name. Self-worth, self-esteem. That stuff has to come from self. You can't look for You can't externalize self-worth. I'm gonna
What
give
you don't
myself a
have.
lift those hands
It's
right
got
there.
to be
Externalize. You hear me say externalize, Bishop? I'm using all
I
these
heard that.
bishop. I'm using all these bishop
I'm
words.
taking all of this out,
Right,
writing it
right.
down.
You googling it and checking to see if it's a
I'm
real word.
writing it all down.
We're gonna check it out. We got some good comments. Jay said, Jamaria says that you teach them who they are so they don't go looking for it.
Doc,
But
I said that about 5 minutes ago.
I didn't hear you say that.
Yep.
You said a bunch of other stuff. Now, how about subconscious reflection?
No, I didn't say that one. Denise says it's called trauma bonding. Yes,
Yeah,
when your trauma bonds you to someone else with the same, whether it's they've been through it, or they
yeah,
exude that behavior that you're
yeah,
used to seeing in your trauma state. Yeah, good,
yeah.
good, 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 good.
And
Pastor Lucas
we
said,
say this.
"You're on it tonight, Archbishop." Yeah, he is. You know this man
Yes,
write books? This man write books. You know what I'm
she
saying?
already know.
This man write books. You hear me?
Let me let me get out of here for a minute.
Right. This man writing books. What you talking about? He on it tonight. He on it every night. What you talking about? Go buy the
Yes,
book.
honey.
Nah.
Yes, he can give us something on any given Sunday, any given day. He can give us a
Right.
word.
Check this out, y'all. And this one we going to Bishop first. How do you
Mhm.
affirm her inner strengths? How do you affirm her inner strengths?
I think one of the best ways is through coaching and also commending. You know,
Mm-hmm.
to congratulate, so to speak, or to speak positively about those things, rather than being a source of tearing it down. Oh, that wasn't nothing. Anybody could, no, hey, man, that's awesome. That
Yeah,
is
Right.
outstanding. As a matter of fact, you committed that awesome act because you are awesome.
come on
Right.
now,
Right.
come on now. Yes, 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 and
And
all
I
that
think that's,
nurturing.
yeah, I think that's the best way to nurture it, to grow it. And whatever we know this in life, whatever you feed is what grows.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. The bishop has spoken, and I agree with everything he says. I would just add one thing: you gotta love them, you gotta hug them, you got to treat them real good.
Yeah,
Sometimes, even when things are not so good, you still have to plant that positive seed
Mm-hmm.
so that they can grow, so that they can grow and get used to positivity. Because it may be uh, they could have been used to a negative environment, but we have to learn how to change that narrative.
Mm-hmm. I like to
And
say multiply the positivity. So like
mhm,
that's good.
with
That's
with
good.
my daughter, I didn't when she was younger, I wasn't the only one giving her affirmations. I told my
yeah,
sons, anytime you see her, you tell her you like her hair, you like her outfit, you like her shoes, you like she's smart, you think she's beautiful. You give her those affirmations every time you see her, so that when somebody else comes around and says it, she's not so quick to be drawn to that. And oh man, he told me he liked my hair, and oh, he told me this and that, yada yada yada. So multiply
right,
those affirmations, multiply
yeah,
that positivity to show
Yeah,
her, hey, what you uh what you need is already inside of you, and I see it.
Mhm. Yeah. And
No,
too many things, we see so much negative in the world. And this is why it's so important for families, not just daddies. The girls are daddy's daughters, but it's important for all of us to instill those positive nuggets into our young ladies and young men because
that
they
that
can.
was one of the things that I tried to advocate on. When we started the Sister Certain Woman,
Hmm.
uh, to tell those young ladies, I would come into some of their meetings sometime, and even over the pulpit, I've done this. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
young lady, in the vernacular of today, in the language. Hey, yeah, I'm telling you now, you're fine. You're
Hmm.
good looking.
Right.
You're working it, so that when slick talking,
Rick,
whatever,
yes.
wants to tell you this, well, yeah, I
You
already know
already
that.
know.
I
Right.
already
Yes,
know
I
that. That's
know
right.
it. Yes,
And
Right.
dads have to play that role.
that's
Right.
right.
As you were saying, Pastor, let them know, listen, you got it going on. You're a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
And again, that comes back with the lack of necessary outward validation.
Right.
Hmm.
You're smart.
Now, I don't need you
You
to tell
smart.
me that.
That's
Right.
right.
You
Is that
smart. You're
all you can
intelligent.
tell me? I already
Right.
know that.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yes.
But then
Yes.
like what I, not but we also have to make sure that we do hit on that external um external stuff,
Absolutely.
because a lot of, well, let me say it like this: women, a lot of women are dresser uppers of the outside, because they want
Mhm.
that affirmation. They want that, hey, I put a lot of
Yeah.
work into my hair, this and that, yada yada yada. So then tell your dads, tell your daughters, don't be afraid to tell your daughters, hey, you are beautiful. You're
Or
beautiful
you are
inside
all of
and
that.
out. You're
Yes.
beautiful
Yes. Yes.
inside and out.
Yes.
You're smart. You're
Yes.
intelligent. You have everything that you need inside of you.
Hmm.
You know.
What just hit me with that, as you were saying, and I'm trying to give some thought to it. The difference, if any, between, as you were saying, affirmation and validation.
Ooh.
And I'm
Hmm.
thinking too, if you're affirming it,
It's already been
you're
established.
saying what I already know.
No,
Right.
that's right.
But
And
to
That's right.
that's
validate me
right. You're
is to
saying something that
say
I don't know.
I didn't know that, and you got to put your stamp of approval on it. No,
Right.
No.
no.
No. No. No. No.
Right.
No.
When you say it, you affirm it, yeah, and that affirmation is good
Hmm.
That's
because
right.
what it does, it hooks up with my own
That's it.
With your
validation.
with your
That's it.
inner
I
strengths.
already know.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
It's and
I'm sorry.
like
Is
I
our
was saying,
pastor?
Bishop, it was like everything that you need is already inside of you, and
Just
I
claim
see it.
it.
it's already
I'm
there.
the only thing that
Yes.
I'm doing right
Yes.
now is I'm telling you that it's visible. You
Yeah,
Right.
know,
Right.
yeah.
I don't
Right.
want anybody else to beat me to the punch to telling you that it's visible. I
That's
want you
it.
to
And
know
that's
from here that Daddy
yeah.
sees it.
Yeah. And I'm looking at a comment
Hmm.
that my niece made, and we
Beautiful,
say this all the time.
beautiful.
We talk about the village. We got a village. It takes a village for all of us.
Hmm.
It takes all of us pouring into our young people, um, and older people for that matter, too. Because when you get older, it takes the village that we raise becomes our village to come see about us.
Right.
But when we affirm something, we know. And I please don't take this wrong. When I'm up getting dressed or whatever I'm doing,
You know
I
you look good.
intend to look good. I do.
Hmm.
I intend to look good. Um,
But
and
look, this is the thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think anybody gets dressed up in the morning and says, "Man, I look a mess. It's time to go." You know what I'm saying? I don't think I don't think
right,
anybody
right,
does. I think
yeah,
everybody goes when you get dressed. I think everybody has at
yes,
least a little bit in them that says, "You know what? I look kind of good
and
today."
it's good.
And
It's good.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that
Yeah,
there's
and you'll be
something wrong
surprised.
with society
Right,
giving that a thumbs
wanting to
down.
validate you or
Hmm.
invalidate you.
Yeah.
And the other part of that is it can become contagious. when we're teaching our young women what some of the things that they need to know as they're growing up and getting older, and they don't have to accept what Johnny B. Good says because you
Johnny be good.
already know.
Right.
Johnny B. Good is a good boy.
Right. I thought he was a
Don't
good
use
guy. I thought,
don't use Johnny B. Good. Johnny B.
right.
is
Right. I thought that was one of the good guys. I was like
Or Jody, or how about Jody?
Jody. Jody trying to take your lady.
Hey,
That's
yeah,
a joke.
he gonna come with it.
Right.
Jody gonna come with
Oh
it.
my goodness.
All right, y'all. That's the topic number 2, and y'all know what we about to do right now. Somebody get some cards ready.
Pick a card. Any card.
All right, y'all. Pick a card, any card. Pick a card is a game that we play, but you get the prize. Let me say that again. We play the game, but you get the prize. Man, that'll preach right there, boy.
There you go.
That'll preach right there. All right. Is it me and you, Bishop?
I think it is.
I think it is. I did the cards last week.
Yeah.
Um,
Right.
Pastor Lucas says, "Oh, wait. I think we got a question." That comment was for the next question. When you show the child that you trust them. Okay, I get you. Your comment will be first, TC. I won't even say nothing. We won't even say nothing before you say something. All right. Doc, it's on you.
All right. This is what we
Hold on,
say.
wait. Bishop, who you playing for?
Play for my coworker.
Courtney.
Okay,
Courtney
Courtney. Okay, that's
Zawadi.
good.
Courtney just won something already. She won a
Oh.
book.
Okay, well,
Play for my coworker, Jade.
I
Jamal.
got you.
All right. And
All
I'll
right.
play for Tim Whitley. I'll
All
play
right.
for Dr. Tim Whitley. Dr. Skybound
Okay.
Tim
Okay.
Whitley.
I know y'all gonna get this one because I give good clues.
Can I
Can
get
I
a
get a
witness?
witness?
I said it first. No. Can I get an
Can I get
amen?
an amen?
Who said it first?
Me.
No, you said witness.
I
You
know. And then I
said
came back. I came back and said, "Can I get an amen?"
See how you cheat?
I didn't cheat. Run that back. Who heard it?
Good? What's so good is we can run it back because I'm hearing it upstairs. I'm
Right.
hearing it now, and I said it first.
Can I get a witness? You said, "Can I get You said, "Can I get a witness?" And the card clearly states, "Can I get a?"
Hold on, wait. I got it right here. I got it right here. We gonna find out. All right. And I'll play for Tim Whitley. I'll play for Dr. Tim Whitley. Dr. Skybound. Here it go. Ooh. Tim Whitley.
I know y'all gonna get this one because I give good clues.
Can I get a witness? I said it first. No. Can I get an amen?
Get an amen.
Oh! I said it first.
No, you said witness.
You said witness.
Y'all didn't hear.
And then you saw the A.
Right. So did he. Both of us said witness.
I told you I give good clues.
Well, look.
It's a draw.
Since one of the Stevens won, both of the Stevens won, and we'll get both of y'all something since we can't seem to agree on who won. Both of them.
Not both.
Both of them. Jay,
DOFE.
Jay, you get a book. Tim, you get a book. Seeing what the cause of it all, both of them get autograph copies. We gonna make Bishop's hand is gonna be tired of signing all these autographs. He gonna be left-handed by the end of next year.
Guess what your mother said?
What she say?
Stephen won.
It's too late now. We already gave we ain't no Oh, I was
Well,
about to get
that ain't
us.
taking a
I was about
poll.
the
Talk about
bishop. I was
some
about to
is
get
the
us shut
pastor.
down.
I mean, but yet, who's she talking about?
She
Well,
talking
she
about me.
usually refers to you as bishop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh no,
I
I
know,
get what she's
I know
saying.
my,
I know what she said. She said a Stephen one.
oh,
A
one of the
Stephen one.
Stevens.
One of the
One
Stevens
of the
basically
Stevens. She
saying
didn't
one of the
say which
Stevens
one.
won. Right.
That's
Nicely
true.
played, Mom. Nicely
You got us, girl.
played.
Because I said you usually refer to bishop as bishop,
She
and
said one of them
and
Stevens
and,
won.
and your son is pastor. She said a Stephen. Go
Hey,
on, girl.
Stephen won. That's a good one.
One both.
That's
Right.
all that matters.
All right, y'all. All right. So yeah, we in this last part. We in this last part, and then we're gonna get to crosstalk talking today. Navigating daddy daughter dynamics. Navigating daddy daughter dynamics. Bishop, how do you
Yes.
give her freedom while staying present? How
I
do you
think
give her freedom?
I think it's like sand. And if I could give this analogy, the young girl came to her mom and said, I've got this friend. How do I keep him? And mom picked up a handful of sand. And as long as she had her hand open, the sand was in her hand. But when she began to squeeze the sand began to run out of the different openings in her hand. So uh, that's what we have to do. We have to uh, love them, to lead them with an element of freedom, and let them make mistakes, let them bump their head,
Mhm.
but also, keeping the sand by not gripping it. They say, if you know that something belongs to you, let it go, and it'll come back to
It'll
you.
come back.
Mhm.
So I think that's a great element. It's not
There's a good analogy with
extensive.
the saying.
It's not all of it. It's
Right.
not magic, but
That was a good
you
analogy,
find out
Bishop.
what works.
That was a good analogy. If you want to hear some more analogies or read some more analogies, this man right here writes books. This guy right here on the screen, he writes
Yes.
books. Okay? So get one of them books. Probably has a few analogies in it. Doc, what
I'm
about you?
sure. I'm sure. Trust. You got to trust them. You have to trust and encourage them. And I know this sounds like we're saying the same thing over and over again, but this is what happens with daughters, with children, pretty much. You got to trust them because when you build that trust, when you can build that trust and nurture that trust along the way, then you can cultivate the things that they need. And you can encourage them to know their worth because that is important. Nobody else needs to tell them their worth. They get that from home. This is what we teach them. This is how we do. This is how we love you. And no, I would tell my children, I'm your best friend. You ain't got no friends but me and Jesus. Okay, so don't get
Songwriter
it
said, "What a
twisted.
friend I have in Jesus."
I said me and
Mhm.
Jesus. Because they'll tell
I
you
like
what
what
you want to
Denise
hear.
said. She said, "Freedom with boundaries." I love
Mhm.
that. I
Yeah.
love that.
Because
So it,
boundless freedom can make you become bound.
and it can also make you
You get it?
become
Yeah.
reckless.
Abuse freedom.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and bound like you said, boundless freedom can make you become reckless. Because, like, say
Yes.
for instance,
Yes.
if there's no speed limits and you can just drive and no stoplights and you can just
Yeah.
go with it, you
Just
become
right.
reckless because
Reckless. Yeah.
there's no rules,
No
there's
rules.
nothing to tell me
That's it.
not to do
That's it.
this, not to go to this extent. And if I'm used to going to the extent that I want to go, then when I get to the place where I cannot go to that extent,
Yeah.
it causes me to become reckless. It causes me.
And And here's the other thing, rules are important too. We just can't let them run roughshod over
Mm-hmm.
us because they fragile and they tender.
And even as much as they rebel, they want boundaries.
They
Mm-hmm.
need them.
They don't want to be totally just at their own whim, and they want boundaries. They
That's
will
right.
rebel against them,
Yeah.
but they want them.
It's a test.
And
It's a test. It's a test to see what are you going to let me get
what
away
you can
with,
get
and
away
then
with.
when
Yeah.
you let me get away with so much, I
I'm a pussy.
no, I lose a little bit more respect for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I lose a little bit more. The more that I tell you what I'm going to do, and you just go with whatever I want to go,
Don't care.
the more disrespect mounts, and the
Yeah.
more that
That's right.
respect starts to subside because I don't. I
That's
mean,
right.
at this point, I'm calling the shots.
Can't do it. And
Yeah,
you don't know how to call a shot.
right. You don't even know the number. I'm
But
giving
we
something. Hey, that was pretty good.
it
Hey,
was pretty
that's pretty
good.
good.
All right,
Brilliant!
last question, y'all, and we're gonna get to the
uh,
crosstalk talk of the day. When was this? Now this one, when I got this question, it almost buckled my knees.
okay.
When was the last time you apologized to her? Doc, you first.
Um
What
not
is there a stigma with apologizing to kids?
not now, but when we grew up, I don't ever remember my mother or father apologizing to me.
Hmm.
But it's a different world. We're dealing with different young people now. And it is important to be able to become vulnerable enough
Mm,
with our young people. We're not perfect,
mm,
and we do make mistakes. And when we find out that we make a mistake, that's another teaching tool. We got to be able to go back and say, you know what, Danny, girl, I'm sorry. I know I was a little rough on you for that, but I meant what I said. I just
right,
didn't quite say it like it
right.
needed to be
There was
said.
a
But yes,
teaching moment in there. I just didn't do the
yes,
appropriate teaching at the.
that's right.
I
That's
wasn't.
right.
I
But
didn't do
my parents never apologized.
right.
There was no such thing.
I didn't show
They
up like I wanted to show up in that
Right.
moment.
Exactly. You caught me at a bad moment and you pulled Irene's evil twin out.
Right now,
But
put this pack of peas on your ass.
yes, you getting this whooping.
Right, Bishop. Is
Yeah,
there a
I
stick?
think I think it has to be embedded and taught into them, first of all, the element of forgiveness and apology. To know, because sometimes we people come up with the feeling that apologizing is a sign of weakness.
No,
Hmm.
no, no.
To ask for, to I apologize, I beg your pardon, I'm sorry, and they take that as a sign of a weakness in you. So it has to be what the element of forgiveness and apologizing has to be inbred. This is what it means. This is why I'm doing it. It's not a negative, it's a
That's right.
positive. It's
It's a
not a
teach.
weakness, it's a
Right.
strength,
Right, it's a
Yes,
so that they
yes.
reinforcement.
don't
Yeah,
get the wrong feeling about it.
That's right.
yeah.
And you start
And
at a young
if you do
age.
it right, like Bishop, I'm piggybacking off you. If you do it right, it's a reinforcement. It's a
Yes.
Right.
reinforcement
Yes.
of hey,
Yes.
I'm still teaching you. I'm still teaching you a lesson. I'm just I'm just letting you know in the B clause of this lesson that when I was teaching you part A of this lesson, I didn't show up right.
Right, right, right,
Now,
right.
I
Uh, you
meant
know,
every last word in part A.
Uh-huh.
I could have did it differently, and just like you said, Bishop, it comes that has to be an education tool prior
Yes.
to
yeah,
Yes.
that
yeah,
like,
Yes.
hey, this is what the what why we apologize.
Right.
This is what
And then
apologizing means. This is what you stand for when you apologize. I think that
it
plays a key
teaches
role.
them. when they do things that they know have aggravated their parents, they're able to come back and say, "Mom, I'm sorry," or "Mom,
Right.
I should have done something different." But it's you can always use it as a teaching moment.
Right.
As you were saying, Dr. Ish, in our day as children,
Oh yeah,
parents didn't do that.
no, they didn't. They
No,
didn't.
they did.
They was right.
No. They had sayings like, okay, I didn't do it, but you whipped me. And they would say stuff like, you didn't get a lick or miss.
Right, right.
You didn't
I'm
get.
gonna give you
Or
some.
either that's the whipping for the next time that you do it.
Lord have
Okay.
mercy.
I
Or
missed the whipping
either,
for something.
well, if you didn't do that, you
You
did
did
something.
You
something,
gonna do?
right?
Yeah,
So,
you gonna. If you didn't, you gonna do it.
Hey,
Yes,
hey,
yes,
Doc,
yes. Uh,
you said you don't remember your parents apologizing. No, no,
no.
no,
this ain't no shade, Bishop. I
Mm-mm.
remember one time my dad apologized to me, and he did it openly in church
I
because he thought
remember that time, and I was gonna allude to that.
at Leonard at 1220.
Yes,
Yep.
I think it was at 1100.
Now this was at 1220. I was a little
Yeah.
kid.
Then he did it twice.
Yeah, I I was out with the deacons counting the money, and he thought I was in the hallway playing with the kids. And I came back
Yeah.
in ready to play the drums, and he looked at me like,
He gave you that look, huh?
"Get off the drum."
Looks
He told me
work,
to get off the drum.
recognize
Oh
that.
yeah, Dad had a. Let me tell you, Dad
My mother.
had a look. But anyway, we can talk about
Yes,
that later.
that's another
That's
cross
another,
talk.
right. That's another therapy session. We go
Yeah.
But that
we
works.
gonna start charging y'all therapy fees for watching Crosstalk. Cause we over here giving y'all some therapy, but
It
That,
works.
that's
Pastor
that's the
Lucas
trust.
says
It's a learning experience,
It
and
is.
trust that they're learning something, and it's not
Yes.
just fun and games. There's some
Right.
learning in it.
Education,
right.
as we
Yeah.
say.
Courtney says I think there was a sermon on freedom because becoming a prison. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Bishop was talking about abused freedom um,
Yeah, leads to bondage.
leads to bondage. Yeah, that's right. Um,
Yes. Yes.
Pastor Lucas says when you get too strict, it makes them get more exquisite or curious. I hear
But
that.
wow.
Look at it. These big words starting to rub off. You hear me? You say exude one time on one episode, and people get
Hey,
exquisite.
listen.
Whoa.
People
We
get
roll. We
exquisite on
taking
here.
the
You hear me?
road with.
Lois, she's laughing. LOL. Courtney, she says, I'm still working on the look. I'm too goofy.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
funny.
We.
All right. Uh,
That's where the village comes in.
right. That's James Clark calling me. Somebody hit up James Clark telling we on the cross. Matter of fact, we're gonna have to get James Clark on the podcast one day
Bring
with
Yeah.
him.
the Urban League. I'll talk to him tomorrow
Yes.
when I see him. All right, y'all. This is called
It's time for the CrossTalk Talk of the Day.
The talk of the day has been brought to you by, well, you.
CrossTalk Talk of the Day. This is a segment dedicated to our viewers who have questions they want us to view on the voice on Crosstalk. This Crosstalk Talk of the Day has been brought to you by an anonymous watcher. Crosstalk Talk of the Day question is, what's a lesson that changed your perspective? What lesson have you learned this year that changed your perspective? Or and you know what, we can open this up to if it's a year is too constricting. We can open it up in the last 5 years. Let's say in the last 5 years, what's the lesson that's changed your perspective? First person to answer would be the first person to answer. You don't win anything. You get
I,
2 points.
I think the one thing, if I could just isolate one thing that has caused me to have a different perspective, is that, and this it's like an octopus with several tentacles. Uh, None of it is about me.
Mm.
No.
None of it is about.
Somebody lift those hands. If you
Wow.
love them,
The tentacles.
Doc, you on the clock?
Okay. The one thing that's happened to me in the last few years is thinking. And Bishop just said it is not about me, but when Alan transitioned, I thought it was about me having to do everything because I was so used to my partner, my husband, taking up the slack where I maybe feel short. But it's not about me because I know I have Christ in my life, and I don't have to worry about what's not going to happen. He's going to give me the wisdom and the knowledge and the strength to help get it done. But yeah, that was an awakening
Mm.
for me.
A lesson that I've learned that changed my perspective is thinking that pastoring had to do with natural ability to lead.
Mm.
Not at all.
Mm-mm,
Not
mm-mm.
at all. It like Bishop said, and it's kind of tied in. It's not about me. It's not
Nope.
Man,
about
no.
me at all. It's not about my ability, my charisma. It has nothing to do
Nope.
with any of that. It's only one ability that it has to do with is my availability, and
That's it.
yeah,
There you
Mm.
go. There you
and
go.
yeah, just being there makes up for all the other abilities that I don't have
He can use
have a
whatever you
grasp on.
got.
Right,
God,
man.
as we oftentimes say, God's not concerned about your capability. He's not concerned about your
Ability.
ability,
Ability.
but only your availability.
That's right. That's right.
All right,
And
y'all.
And,
if you
Uh,
and
can
I want to
become the
be
clay,
available to
if
get
you
in the
can
way of
become the
some of the
clay
blessings.
in his hand,
Yes.
he can
you'll
make
be
you
all
into
right.
something. Right.
Come on now.
Hey, check this out. Check this out, y'all. I'm tired of doing this. I did this for the last 3 weeks, last maybe
What?
4 weeks. I said it,
What?
and somebody else got to say it today. I'm tired.
Oh, oh, you know, we did it.
We
We
did
did
it.
it.
We
We
did
Yes,
it.
we
did
did.
it.
Yes,
It
we did.
is only
Praise God.
17 minutes past the hour.
Yes,
13
yes.
minutes past the hour. I mean, 13 minutes shorter than last week.
Okay.
So there's improvement, y'all.
Oh,
Brown and
we finna
Crouppen
spin the
is
block.
one of the Midwest largest personal injury law firms. Their experienced attorneys handle various personal injury cases, including car accidents, truck accidents, bicycle accidents, motorcycle accidents, pedestrian accidents, bus accidents, rideshare accidents, workers' comp, dog bites, slip and falls, and wrongful death. Their consultations are how much, y'all?
Free.
Free.
Absolutely free. That's right.
Free.
And so don't hesitate to contact them with your personal injury questions. The phone number
That's
is
right.
314 all twos, 618 all twos. And if you're in Kansas City and you're a Kansas City Chief fan, you can call them as well. And it's a 816 all sevens. And if you want us to promote your business on our podcast, email us at gocrosstalk@gmail.com. Include your business name, physical or virtual location, and add your tagline, and we will promote your business. You saw us do it earlier. We will promote your business on our podcast. We about to spin the block, y'all.
We
Dr.
gonna
Ish
spin the
gonna say
block.
something, and then like 5 minutes later, Bishop gonna say something, and then I'm gonna
Shots
say something.
fired. I'll accept your apology. It's okay to apologize to me. Since we're apologizing tonight, Nina Baker.
Well, you know what? You ain't got one to miss.
Crosstalk has been wonderful. That was a great podcast. As our pastor and bishop would say, we did it.
We
Yes, we
did
did.
it.
We thank you all for tuning in. You all keep us on task because without you, it would be no us. We can talk to each other because you all know I can talk. But we can talk to each other, but it's more fun talking to you guys because we get knowledge, we share knowledge, and it's a beautiful exchange, and we appreciate that. So you know what I'm going to tell you. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourself. Learn how to forgive intentionally. Make it your business. It's not a sign of weakness. And practice that with your children. Not practice it. Do it with your children. Take care of yourselves. Your spiritual, physical, and mental health is very important. Encourage somebody else. Be kind to other people. Go out of your way to be kind to somebody and learn how to forgive. Forgiveness is your
A few
biggest
moments later.
asset because it will keep you healthy. But if you're suffering in silence, don't do it. Call Bridges to Care and Recovery. And for peace of mind, call that hotline. That hotline is 314-628-6272. And I guarantee you, someone will be on your phone and do a screening and can help you get free consultation, up to 5 free visits. So give them a call, y'all. That rhyme. How about that?
Everybody want to rhyme now. I tell you, boy. Everybody want to rhyme. Give them a call, y'all. You on the clock, Doc. Everybody want to try. Everybody want to try to. See, I tell you. Let's see if
You
Bishop
get it
gonna
all
do it.
right here on CrossTalk.
That's it.
Let's see if Bishop go.
Education,
Let's see if Bishop gonna try to
inspiration.
rhyme. You on the clock,
Yeah,
Bishop?
well, I just want to say to all of you, to the every, not only to the daughter. This has been an awesome cast about daughters, but I want to say to every daughter, to every son, to every mother, and to every father, whoever, you are already awesome.
Amen.
And the more you trust God, here it is, Pastor, the awesomer
I knew you
you're
was gonna
going
do
to
it.
be. Continue to pray, trust, obey God, do sensible. No matter what comes up or goes down, don't panic. Live your life. Stay focused on glory.
Yeah.
Continue to stay rapture ready. And I'll see you in the
Yes,
rapture.
sir. Yes, sir.
That's my dad. All right, y'all. Let's see what you say. Pamela Smith said, "Wonderful topic, crosstalk." My mom says, "Great teaching." Let's see. Lois says, "I miss most of it. I'm at work. Great teaching and very informative." Tracy D said, "Great podcast." And we got some wise word right here. Denise says, "Peace is not the absence of conflict; it's the ability to handle conflict peaceably,
That's right.
rather."
Mm.
Love that.
Amen.
And you get brilliant on that one.
Brilliant!
Well, Dr. Ish said it earlier. Bishop, you want to say it this time?
We did it.
We
We
did.
did it.
We
We
did it.
did.
Look,
It's done.
119 is in the books. It's done. You'll never see it again. Join us next time for 120, whenever that is. I don't know. But check us out. Check us out
They'll
next
see
time.
us at 1,119.
Right.
All right.
Holla at y'all.
Stay with us.
Love y'all.
Go crosstalk, 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 go.